As a One Piece fan, it is my job and purpose on this earth to power scale absolutely everything that touches the show. And that's what I'm doing in this video. We are going to be power scaling every single One Piece character all the way from S+ to F. Let's go ahead and start with the King of the Pirates, Goldie Roger. Let's think about this, okay? Because Roger, I think S+ should be designated for one singular person. I'm not gonna lie. I think S+ should be to one individual. So for that reason, I can't put him S+ because he's not the strongest in One Piece. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But obvious spoilers, by the way. But Roger was seen, needing to team up with Garp to take down Demon Form Zebek. Which, okay, they have Demon Rocks in here. So, I mean, I'm sure even Base Rocks could have, fought those two. I'm sure he wouldn't have wanted to, but he could have. So I think we're just gonna have to get these out of the way. We're just gonna go ahead and put rocks. Where's the other one? Oh, they have Prime Roger. I mean, what even is Prime Roger? Is this not Prime Roger? Whatever. We're gonna ignore that. Let's just pick some random ones. We got Shamrock. We're gonna start off with like the recent ones. So Shamrock, don't really know. We know his fruit. We know, he's probably the strongest of the Holy Knights, but the Holy Knights don't seem to be that crazy other than their regeneration. They don't seem to have that much battle IQ. I might put him A here. Not gonna lie, just for now. I think the issue with One Piece is the scaling is so skewed to a point because you need a certain ability to even touch some of these characters. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're strong, like as strong as other characters, but it means they can't really be affected, which is difficult. Let's go ahead and let's pick Dragon here. So Dragon, is there an East Blue ranking? I'm not gonna lie, man. I wish I knew anything about Dragon. But as far as we know, Dragon is probably A+ rank. Not with Roger. Definitely not with Roger. But Dragon's definitely up pretty high. How I know this? I don't know. Agenda. Why do we even have Hybrid Jobber on here? What is the point in that? Let's get Enel. Not gonna lie, I think it's agreed upon pretty fully that Enel was completely like robbed of his aura, because he was forced to go against someone who, supposedly had the exact counter of his fruit. But he's shown outside of that incredibly impressive observation hockey feats. Probably some of the best we've seen outside of Katakuri. Definitely not gonna be Shamrock level. Actually, I would argue maybe he could be. Yeah, I don't even know. He could come back. We all know he's up on the moon doing some splish. He could come back, but I would argue he's not that weak. Let's see. A Jewelry Bonnie We're just gonna do in general. Jewelry Bonnie, incredibly powerful fruit, but very stunted. It's just like a worse version of Luffy's fruit. Um, she becomes, exhausted pretty quick. It's obviously limited by her imagination. And it was created by the government. So obviously there's some limitations there that are not known. But outside of that, she can kind of do whatever she wants for a limited amount of time, but that's really not gonna cut it. She doesn't really have any hockey. She can have hockey for a limited amount of time, but she's definitely not an L level. Uh I would argue she's C plus. I don't even think she's B. Um it's very, very strong, but it's just too many limitations. Um let's go with Sabo here. Sabo, hmm. The only things we've seen with Sabo is that he lives an encounter with Emu and the Five Elders, and he obviously is the chief, the co-commander of the revolutionaries, which means he has to be pretty freaking strong. He's got hockey, definitely got armament. I'd argue he could be Shamrock level, maybe even above. Could be atrocious, but he's definitely an L level. Sabo slept on. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Sabo is incredibly slept on character. Uh, just because he's a self-insert, I feel like people make fun of him a lot, but Garp. Not gonna lie, man. We gotta put Garp where Roger is. It's just it's a given, man. Doflamingo. Doflamingo's got, we all know, best Devil Fruit Mastery. One of the best Devil Fruit Mastery we've ever seen. Crazy abilities for what his fruit is. String fruit. And not only is he able to, not only does he have all this hockey conquers and stuff, he is able to use his Devil Fruit in ways that, like, you wouldn't even believe, man. Doflamingo's gotta be A, right? He's a little too close to Dragon, though. Here's the thing, man, is these characters up here are so strong. These characters are so strong up here. It's hard to, like, even compare to them, There should be a gap. Because if Shamrock's A, then, we got, Nami would be F, which I disagree. But in the grand scheme of things, let's just put these guys in S plus. Let's put Dragon in. Maybe we do that here. Doflamingo will put A. That's looking a little better. We got some S pluses, but you know what? It's gotta work that way for now. Katakuri, similar to NL, just better. Not gonna lie. Katakuri, B plus. Is he better? Yeah. Future Sight's kind of crazy. Captain Kidd, the true king of the pirates, man. Let's be honest. Captain Kidd is one of the goats. He is one of the. Yeah, Captain Kidd, one of the goats, but let's be honest, yeah, he's not even that strong. There's theories I like to have with Kidd. I like to believe he's not a bum, but he does have conquers, so that's a feat. He is super ambitious, but does not have any plot armor, so he does get, unfortunately, slammed in most encounters. Do I think he could beat Doflamingo? No. Do I think he could beat Katakuri and L? I don't think he can beat them. No, I'm gonna put him B. He's pretty strong, but he's gotta hope his opponent isn't, at least a little strong. We've got Rayleigh here. We've already got Roger up here. I think Rayleigh. I mean, Rayleigh's got to be here, right? Shamrock might be A plus. I think Rayleigh and Gabon just have to be S. We saw Gabon and Shanks um fight against Harold. Speaking of Harold, let's go ahead and put Harold S plus. Um, we saw them fend against Harold, so we could put Shanks as well. We're gonna knock these out. We're Shanks. Shanks, where are you? Can you find Shanks, chat? There he is. Okay, go ahead and throw him up here. I think he's stronger than Shamrock, so we'll put him here. Dragon is definitely not there. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put him in between Shanks and Shamrock. We'll see how that goes. East Taki, for real, bro. Garling, man. Let's be real, Garling ain't that strong. Garling might be Doflamingo level, bro. As far as I've seen, Garling is not the GOAT. But I know he's strong. We got, let's see here. Kaido. Let's just do Kaido as a character. Kaido. Stronger than Dofi. Kaido's A plus, right? Yeah. Kaido's gotta be A plus. Why do they have a whatever? Alright, let's see here. Blackbeard. Blackbeard. I don't know. From what we've seen, he could be stronger than Dragon. Do I think he could beat Shanks? I don't know. Blackbeard gave Shanks the scar. I don't know if Blackbeard could beat Shanks, though, in a fight. But this was Blackbeard pre any Devil Fruit. Man, it sucks when characters are off-screeners, man. He's gotta be in between these, maybe. It's either here or here. But I'll put him there for now. Big Mom, not entirely with Kaido. I think we can put her A plus though. Some of these characters, by the way, like I can't really rank, like Shiki, stuff like that. Can't really rank them that well. Bullet, I haven't seen the movie. Same with Zephyr, but so we'll skip those. Let's do Mihawk. Mihawk with black paint is easily. What the fuck is this? Can I close this ad, man? There's no X button. No X button whatsoever. Okay. So, yeah, without black paint, Mihawk D tier. Let's see. I mean, Mihawk's got a clear these two, right? Shanks. They obviously dueled, so they used to duel, which means they're at least equal. Shanks did say he could still take him with one arm, but I don't know exactly how truthful that is. I feel like he gets fucked by most of these S plus S's. I don't think so. That's the thing, man. He's definitely stronger than Dragon. I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, Mihawk kills Dragon, but I don't think he beats Shanks. I think it's very close here. I think. Do I think he loses to Blackbeard? Yeah, honestly, I don't know. He def stops at Shanks. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of hard. It's so Loki. Loki is looking good right now. Loki is looking like maybe an S plus, which is crazy because I didn't think he would be S plus. I thought he would be maybe A plus, possibly S. I don't know, but after seeing like how he was moving in the flashback, like with the devil fruit, which I don't think they have a separation between Loki and Loki after devil fruit, but he 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 beats Harold, which is crazy. Because Harold is Rock's level, and uh, let's put him here. I don't think Loki's really got enough hockey himself. It's kind of hard. I'll put him here though for now. I think he's definitely stronger than Rayleigh and Yabon. Um, yeah, man. Let's do Emu. Emu. Is he just top of S plus? Like, what do I even do with him? Do you have sound alerts on? I should. I guess I just put him S plus at the top here. I mean, it's Emu. And then the only person that would be above Emu is Joy Boy, right? Um, let's go ahead and do the admirals. Let's get the admirals out of the way. Uh, Kizaru. Oh, okay, let's see. I think Kizaru is definitely stronger. I like having Garling down here because it probably is like the most wrong thing ever. Kizaru is definitely stronger than Doflamingo, I'd say. I don't know if he beat Kai. Wasn't there something though where he like he can beat Kaido? I don't know. I have to actually use my brain here. So he can fight against. I think he's stronger than Kaido. I think he's stronger than Kaido. I think it's A plus. Yeah, I think so. Let's get. Where's our next one? Akaina. No, let's do. Bro, here's the thing, Sengoku man. I just don't know. I just don't know with Sengoku man. Like, it's how strong really is he, dude? We don't see anything, man. We don't see anything, but I'm forced to believe since he was Fleet Admiral that he's stronger than Kizaru. I do not think that Akainu Kuzan. I don't think Kuzan. I will do Kuzan. I don't think Kuzan is. I really don't believe Kuzan could even stand a chance. Really, much of a chance against Gear 5 Luffy like Kizaru did. Um, that fight was really confusing between Gear 5 Luffy and Kizaru, but I think that's what I have to base their strength on. And Kuzan, I don't really think would put up too much of a fight. He fought against an old like dying Garp and was having a hard time. Which I mean it's Garp. Um, But Kuzan, he's gained some fraud points after that fight with Garp. He is much faster and can freeze his opponents, so he should be here. But looks like he's slowed down a bit. Not gonna lie, I definitely don't think he can beat. I think he's getting. I think he's. I think he's. Yeah, I think he's. Let's see here. Where is Akainu? Where is Akainu? There he is. War Farm and Hype Mamas? Yeah, but so do all these. Akainu is definitely, yeah. Bruh, I don't know. He might be even beat S. I can't lie. We'll have to see. I'm gonna keep him there for now, but we have to see a little more from him. Let's see. Kuro, bro. My goat, Kuro, bro. S tier. Shout out Kuro, man. He my goat. He got best posture in One Piece. Let's go ahead and throw him down here. Who was I looking for? Fujitora. Okay. He did clash with Sabo. Do I think he would win against Nell? Don't know. Did he? What happened with Sabo? I don't even remember that well. I don't really think he's. I don't know, man. This is hard. He clashed with Sabo and Doflamingo. He seemed to be chilling. I think I might put him here. Green Bull, absolute fraud. We'll put him F for fraud. That is non-negotiable. He is staying there. If I had to actually rank him, he would probably be below Sabo. Fuck Green Bull. No aura, though. Fujitora has aura? What are you talking about? He's blind. He's blind, bruh, and he's aura. Alright. Kobe, man. Kobe is such a sleeper, man. After the Egghead arc, dude, like, he's not a Kainu level. He's not any of these level, man, but he's here. He's A+. I ain't gonna lie. I think all that hockey, I think he could knock out Doflamingo with that. I think Kobe could knock out Doflamingo with one punch with his honesty impact. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Do not get mad at me when I say that. Yamato has Conquerors. Yamato has a cool Devil Fruit. But he didn't really stand much of a chance against Kaido. I don't know. I feel like he's like, yeah. He gets slammed in a fight with Kobe. Oh. I think A. I think Yamato's A. I don't really know. I feel like the hockey, the Conquerors isn't, too high up. He really didn't do too much against Kaido, I'm not gonna lie. Let's do Kuma. Kuma's interesting. Kuma has like one of the most OP Devil Fruits we've seen. Kuma just can't really put up much of a fight. He's kind of carried by the Devil Fruit. I don't know. He's not really that strong. I might even put Sabo above Kuma. Kuma's the GOAT. Don't get me wrong, but He is not that strong. Let's get. Magellan, man. Happen to only having one in S. One Piece, man. That's what happened. Magellan is he ain't that strong. I'm not gonna lie. Magellan ain't that strong, but he's strong. You know. I'm not gonna sit here and say he's not strong. He's definitely C plus. But I think he runs into anybody with hockey and he's finished. You know. Hody Jones, man. Hody Jones. I ain't gonna lie. We're just gonna put Hody Jones in like D plus. We'll go ahead and throw him there. Yeah, weak as hell. Boa Hancock. You know, she's got good leverage against people who have like, you know, any attraction to women whatsoever. So I think she scales. Honestly, she could be right here. She could be right here. But nah, she ain't that strong. She's like Kuma's a 7 warlord, and you know, Boa's a 7 warlord. We'll put her here. I don't think Sabo's falling for all that. Let's see. Crocodile. Oh, did I not rank Green Bull? Did I throw him back in the dumps? Oops, my bad, Green Bull. There you go. You know what? Let's just do Buggy, man. Buggy to go. Yeah, he's like F plus, man. Buggy's like F plus. Don Krieg is stronger than Buggy for sure. Let's see. Bartolomeo. Bartolomeo got a crazy devil fruit, man. A crazy devil fruit. I think he's C. No, I think he's Hody Jones level. I can't lie. Marco. Nah. Let's do Ace. We already. Let's do Ace. So Ace was shown clashing with Yamato. Ace got slimed by Blackbeard. I honestly don't think Ace is winning against. Did Ace even have hockey? Did Ace have Conkers? Do we know that? I'm trying to remember. What if he wins against Akainu? Bro, that'd be a crazy fight, man. If they could do Ace versus Akainu, man, I genuinely, that might be one for the books. I ain't gonna lie, man. Ace is getting slimed by a lot of these people. Ace is getting slimed by Sabo, bro. He ain't all that. He ain't all that. Nah, he's probably kid level. I can't lie. I need to stop. I left kid alone. Let's do Lucci. Rob Lucci, man. He just didn't even stand a chance in that fight against Luffy. I don't know what the fuck Zoro was doing in Egghead. That shit was rough to watch. I don't even think he's you know, I think he's like B tier. Nah, B plus. I'll put him B plus. I don't know, man. What up, Lucci, dude? You know how it is. Gecko D Moria. Kozuki Moria, man. I mean, in his prime, he was clashing with with Kaido. Uh, but the fall off is crazy. I think even Bonnie slamming bro out. Gonna lie, he just kind of got shit on the entire series. Let's see. Vista is stronger than Mihawk. Where's Mihawk? Put him there. Realistically, if he's below Whitebeard, I haven't even ranked Whitebeard yet. What even is Vista? He's gotta be like here, right? Where's Whitebeard at? Whitebeard, where are you, main? Even on here? Whitebeard? Hello? There he is. This kind of look like coconut, bruh. Alright, Whitebeard is right next to... Yeah. That was hard, but, I think he's got to be here. Yeah. I'll put him there. I know the hate comments on this video are going to be crazy, bro. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, dude. But honestly, I don't mind, I'm making a power scaling video. Things are about to happen. King is gonna be... What's up, Nowhere? King's pretty damn strong. King is pretty damn strong. Do I think is he stronger than Doflamingo? I don't know, man. I think he's here. All right, let's see. I keep seeing the 5 elders here, and I just really don't want to rank them, because ranking the 5 elders is gonna be super hell. All right, let's just go ahead and do... where's Croc? Did we already do Croc? No, we didn't. Crocodile. Here's the thing, it's part of the Cross Guild now. He did get absolutely slimed in Alabasta. He's part of the Cross Guild now. He's obviously pretty freaking strong now. So I think he's got to be here. Is he stronger than the 7? Are they stronger than the 7 warlords at this point? Generally, is the question. Crocodile. I don't know. He ain't that strong. I think there's just such an easy counter to his fruit. I don't really think he's got much going for him otherwise. He doesn't have much technique. Sabo, Boa, and Kuma, just have it over him, like even Rob Lucci. Let's do. Is this spoilers? Sort of. It's like semi spoilers, but yeah. Yeah, they're spoilers. I mean, I'm gonna be saying things that make zero sense to you at all, and you'll like forget about it completely. But there's, yeah, spoilers. But the thing about One Piece, man, is I got like all of One Piece spoiled for me while I was watching it, and then I saw it, like saw the things happen that I got spoiled for me, and I was like, bro, and I start crying. Queen, yep, not even close to King. Queen's getting low diff by Vista, by most of these people. I can't even lie. Might even get fricked by Kid. Ace might even be. Ooh, and that's gone. We've got. God, this list is. I'm gonna skip so many people. I can't even lie. Jozu. Jozu blocked. What was it? What did Jozu block? Was it a slash of the sword from Mihawk? Was that what it was? He just tanked that shit. Pretty cool. Think he's close to Jozu. I think he's close to Vista. I don't know if he can really beat Katak. I mean, shit, if you can't even hurt him. Maybe. I think Whitebeard's crew should not be slept on. We got Gunko. I'm interested in to see what Gunko would be going on with Gunko and Brook. You know what I'm saying? I'm interested to see what be going on with Gunko and Brook, but I don't really think Gunko that strong. I think it's a. I can't even tell for real. She's done more than Garling has. Can't even lie. She's got regeneration. I don't know, dude. I do not know. Might just throw her here for now. No. We'll do Loudgy full power. You know what? I'm gonna speed run this bit. The first clip ever, Dice. Apu. Fuck Apu. Sasuke. There's gonna be a lot of C's. Page 1, C. Yeah, there's gonna be 5 billion C's, I can't lie. Foxy. F for Foxy. Caesar Clown. F. Actually, he's got a Logia. I mean, shit. Uh, let's see. Don Shinjiao. Bro, he has Conquerors. Doesn't he have Conquerors? Oh, I forgot about that. I don't know. Throw him B. Shiryu. And Shiryu's at least here. Ulti. C. Here, we'll move page 1 above. X Drake, another dinosaur. Let's move these guys above Gecko. Dory and Broggy. I mean, they're giants, you know, I think you're just automatically you're B at that point. They've got some crazy moves in Splish. I can't even lie. Nah, they're probably like here. Mr. 3 victims. Where's Broggy? Carrot. I'm gonna just use this Carrot in general. She's alright. C plus. Nah. She's like here. Killer. Killer's strong as hell. I don't know if he's really up there though. We'll put him here. Smoker. He just don't really got it like that. Smoker's also B. Let's see. Let's see. You know, let's start doing some straw hats, I guess. Start doing some straw hats. Brooke. Brooke is one of the stronger ones in the crew. I think Brooke is B. B for Brooke. Even though he's one of the stronger ones. Nami. Yeah, as a character, so I guess Zeus is part of, you know, her splish. I think she's C plus, can't lie. Strong, but without Zeus, you know, not too much. Frankie. In my opinion, okay, supposedly Frankie is hockey now. If that's true, if Frankie is hockey now, then he's up here with Brooke. I'm gonna put him there for now. Sanji. Sanji's got the blue flame. He has a, you know, unbreakable body. He can fly. He has invisibility at this point. He has observation hockey, similar to Enel's. Does not have Conquerors yet. But I do think Sanji beats a majority of these characters here. I think where it starts getting a little rough for Sanji is I do think he could beat King, possibly. I believe he could possibly beat King. I'll do this. I'll do that. I think that's fine. Chopper. I mean, he's a doctor in it, you know. He's alright. He's like D plus, maybe. Where is okay? Jinbei. Jinbei's strong. We all know this. I wouldn't even doubt it if he had Conquerors. I'm not gonna lie. I think Jinbei could be one of the ones to learn advanced Conquerors, in my opinion. I think he could. I honestly think Jinbei could take Queen. Do I think he's stronger than Sanji? Debatable. I don't really know where Jinbei's strength lies, but I'm pretty comfortable putting him next. It's just like, ugh, do I think he can beat King? I don't know. Jinbei is a difficult one. Jinbei is definitely a difficult one. I don't know. I'm probably gonna regret that one. Nico Robin. I don't know. I don't know. I would say she's stronger than Nami with Zeus. I would say she's top of C plus. I would say that Zoro. Do I think Zoro could beat Kaido? Maybe. Do I think Zoro could beat Kizaru? Yeah, maybe. I honestly think I honestly think he's top of A. I think he could possibly beat Akainu. I don't know. Maybe that's a stretch. But I do think Zoro is pretty up there. Not gonna lie. I do not think Sanji could get close to beating some of these people where I think Zoro could. You know. Luffy, obviously Gear 5. It's just incredible. It's kind of hard to tell where he lies. Not entirely sure here. I think, uh, I don't know, man. It gets to a point here with like, you know, who's helping Luffy out? I mean, I guess everybody. That's the whole point. Is he just always gets help, but like, you know, I don't. I'm not exactly certain here. I feel like Mihawk still gives him a bad time. Dragon, like that's his pa, bro. That's his dada. But I think he beat Shamrock though. All right, we'll put him there for now. We'll see. Uh, though that's the Straw Hats, the rankings of the Straw Hat. Ooh, sorry, Usopp, forgot about you. Oops, Usopp, man, yeah, you are gonna go. You are probably you're stronger than Chopper. What am I saying? Yeah, you know what? You know what, man? You are certainly C plus tier. He's got observation hockey though, so I gotta put him above Robin because hockey feats. We'll see. Hopefully he gets Ragnar. Those who know. Trafalgar Law, OP Fruit. He's strong. He's smart. He's got it, man. Trafalgar Law he's got it. He's definitely A. Um, I mean he lost to Blackbeard, but like, how bad did he lose to Blackbeard? You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable putting him here. Yeah, I'll put him there. Um. Okay, so all of these can go. Can I like mass delete these, bro? Please. Let me do a not ranking. Add a row below. Not ranking. All right, Hawkins. Hawkins low key got a fire fruit. I'm not even gonna lie, man. Hawkins has a sick fruit, dude. Killer Loki did just low diff him, didn't he? Not low diff, but you know, he got his happy. That's all I'm trying to say. Rose, I don't even know, dude. Let me make another one. Oh wait, actually, let me do this instead. Delete row, add row above. Oh no. Odin. So Odin was on Roger's crew. Odin clashed with Whitebeard, wasn't it? Whitebeard. Okay, let's continue. Boom. Odin. Yeah, so he clashed. Buddy Loki got slimed, or was it with Roger? No, why would he clash with Whitebeard? Maybe it was both. It was Roger for sure. Yeah, he got slimed by, but you know what? He's strong though. He's strong though. Yamato wants to beat Odin. Odin sliming out these. Not gonna lie, did Odin have conquerors? Don't even remember. I mean, he's got to be like here, you know. Bro, it's just like it's kind of weird having Kizaru, you know, having Kizaru here. It's like I don't really believe that he's like here, but you know, yeah, man. Kinemon. Like you guys gotta agree with me here, right? For those of you who watched the show, like Luffy Gear 5 toys with Kaido, man. Yeah, Kaido was damaged, whatever, you know, but dude, did Luffy even struggle in Gear 5? I don't remember him struggling, dude. He just slammed his ass. Like Luffy legit had to get help from Kizaru in order to like somewhat win. Kinemon, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. These guys are probably, dude. Kinemon's hard, man. I don't really know. I don't even think he's that. He's getting slimed by a lot of people here, man. He might even be getting slimed by Killer. Denjiro, you know what? I'm gonna put a lot of these guys C plus. The Sulong guys not even that much stronger, really. They're probably right above Carrot Sulong form. Rizo, he's a ninja man. Neen. He can go. I mean, these three are definitely the strongest, and then he's probably here. Kiku, nah, Kiku's a little strong, probably here. Kanjuro, bro, Kanjuro. Marco, crazy devil fruits, very strong character. Honestly, definitely here. I actually do think Marco could beat Doflamingo. Honestly, put Marco there. Ben Beckman here. Lucky Roo, don't even know. Yasop, don't even know. Fuck yeah, stop actually. I'm putting him F. Jack. He's low key weak as hell. Let's be real. Like he's strong, but like, nah, man. I think Jack could lose to like Chopper in my opinion. Who's who? Fuck who's who. Black Maria. Smoothie. Smoothie, pretty strong. I think she'd definitely be here in this area. Probably here. Cracker also pretty strong, but gets absolutely demolished. Oven, the eldest brother. Don't even remember Daifuku. Sparrow, man. Lick. Put Sparrow probably here. Burgess. I don't know, man. He's just strong, though. That's it. Like, we don't know if he has Conquerors, unless, I mean, that's Conquerors around it, but I don't know. I don't think that's him. Definitely not him. Burgess is, like, maybe here. Van Auger, man. The warp demon. Absolute aura, man. I low-key think he's up here. Definitely stronger than, you know, some of these players. Honestly, I do think he could beat Rob Lucci in a fight. Lafitte, don't even know, dude. Do not even know. The Island Man. I don't know. Seems like kind of a crazy fruit, but he doesn't do anything. He's like, he might as well be Cracker. Katarina. No clue. Alright, the Elders, man. The Worm Dude. They're all gonna be the same rank, but just like ordered differently. So the Worm Man. What'd he do? He sucked. Mid as hell. Um, they're definitely gonna be like here. Like they can regenerate, but like, you know. Uh, Nashiro is definitely the strongest by a mile. I'm not gonna lie, he's not even in the same rank as the other ones, in my opinion. Like, I think Nashiro's like sliming out. Yeah, probably by here. I'm not gonna lie, Kobe might. I have faith in Kobe to have advanced conquerors, and I think he could genuinely slime out an elder. Like, bro, I'm reaching, but Kobe might go, man. Mercury, fucking loser, dude. Mercury, go here. I don't really think he can do much. Marcus Mars, the bird. The bird can go like here. Saturn, Loki. I know he's supposed to be the weakest one, but he did the most. And bro, genuinely seemed like Loki. He seemed devious as hell. I can't lie. Like he was moving crazy. He was moving crazy. Summers. like I've seen what he's done. Like, I mean, he's at least A plus. Killing him, same thing. Like, El Mepo, Griff. When's the date? What date? What date are you talking about, bro? Oh, got no date. El Mepo. It's hard, man. I have genuinely no clue. Our date? We do not have a date, man. S Hawk. I do not want to rank that. I do not want to rank them. I'm not gonna lie. Kaku. Yes, we do. No, we do not, man. I mean, Kaku's what? You know, maybe here. Fat Alvita F. Captain Morgan F. Arlong D plus. Since you don't want to pay your mods, we have a monthly date instead. I need to focus on a monthly date with my actual girlfriend. How about that, buddy? Alright. Karasu. I don't even know, man. He be moving strangely. I can't really. When's your date with her then? Don't know. Hachan. Yeah, they finna be D. I can't even lie. They finna be D. Doesn't matter if Hachan got some more splish. Wapple is also just not there, man. Already ranked Crocodile. You need to start planning our dates. What? You mean I need to start planning our dates? What are you talking about, bro? Daz Bones. He's like here with the Arlongs, I can't lie. Probably here. Miss Doublefinger is almost Don Krieg level. Mr. 2, the GOAT, he's really not that strong. Sadly. He's not that strong, but I wouldn't, I'm not going to put him D tier. Mr. 3, also not that strong, but like, he did go a little crazy though. But yeah, he's like here. Bellamy, Spring Fruit Man. Not really strong. Buna, Dordor Fruit. Pretty good fruit. He's as mid as CP agent gets. Yeah, he's losing to all of these are losing to the Akazaya 9. The Samurais, Khalifa as well. Yep. Although especially Nero's losing to Mr. 2 in my opinion. Ors is gonna go. It's not even Ors Jr. though. What? I'm confused. I don't really know much about Ors, but I'm gonna count it as Ors Jr. think ours is probably here. Let me put Magellan up here. I don't know what I'm doing. I actually put Magellan here, matter of fact. Prime Ryuma. I'm not gonna rank. I'm not gonna rank the Ryumas. Perona. The fruit seems pretty good, but Usopp she's not that strong. She's like... yeah, right next to Gecko. A regular pacifista gave the Straw Hats a very difficult time pre-time skip. I think they're maybe here. Strong in the brook? No, I think they could take one. Probably about there. Pika. Let's see. Pika. I don't know, man. He's pretty similar to Alvaro Pizarro. But like... I think Kaku's beating him, bro. Virgo. Just get slimed by a lot, man. Probably next to the Pacifista. Monet is not very strong at all. Probably C tier. About here. Lao G full power. It's... I don't even remember, man. So I do not know. And then these 5 probably gonna be about the same. I don't believe that I think they're probably about this level. Let me think about this. Maybe here? Yeah, probably here. And then the rest of them are gonna go like along with that. I know they have different powers in Splish, but let's be real. They're all about the same skill level. Breiju. Yeah. They all have pretty mid skill. And I think that'll do it. I have a lot of not ranking, but there are a lot of extras and just like movie stuff and, you know, extras of characters that have already been ranked, Splish like that. But to be honest, I think we got a solid S+. This list is definitely a little iffy. I'm not gonna lie, this list is definitely a little iffy, but this is the best I could do in an hour and 30 minutes. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think is the most atrocious things about this list, and I'll see the comment. I'll probably agree with you, I'm not gonna lie. This is definitely probably one of my weaker lists. I think this definitely sums up how I feel about the One Piece power scaling scene, though. But if you enjoy, make sure to like, subscribe. I'll do other tier lists and other reactions to One Piece and other anime content. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.